Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, in a special place. I'll take a walk and race. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMVA 88.9 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, that's all over the world, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM, 1350 AM on your cell phone, smartphone, and guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbor. Our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM, WPCE 1400 AM, WMVA 88.9 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go over to our newest YouTube channel at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton, or visit our first YouTube channel at Crystal Records 1. The CRISTO Records 1. We promise if you go over there and subscribe, we'll shout you out right now.
You promise?
Promise.
Shout out.
All right, Mr. E. Mr. E, how was your weekend?
I had a great weekend.
I know you did.
I am so happy. I want to say congratulations to my grandson, Devion Brown. Yeah, Devion Brown had a 6-pound bouncing baby, beautiful girl.
This little baby was right on time, Mr. E. We knew you was gonna have another grandchild, but this new one.
This is the great.
This is a great grand.
That's right.
Just came right in the world, just suddenly.
And just so our listening audience will know, I want to introduce you to her name. Her name is DALLAS.
Oh
Dallas.
My goodness. And she's going to have to be a Dallas Cowboy fan for sure.
That's right. She's a Dallas baby. She's a Dallas Cowboy girl. My grandson told me, he said, Grandpa, I knew that was your favorite team. So we decided to name her Dallas.
Oh, beautiful. Well, congratulations to your family.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm telling you all are keeping the generations popping.
That's right. And in August, I got another grandbaby on the way.
Your son's baby?
My son is getting ready to have
his wife. Oh my
a little boy, another little boy. So we got a great grandchild for a girl, and then we got a grandchild for a boy.
Well, keep it coming, Everest. Keep your quiver full.
That's
I'm telling
right.
you, that's your lineage. That's your history.
That's right.
And we say congratulations again. Glad you had a wonderful weekend, Mr. E. Mine was really nice. Got a chance to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But it was really, really a wonderful, wonderful week. And today, up and popping, when I woke up, the sun was just like right in the room with me. I was like, oh my goodness, it's going to be a beautiful day.
That's right. Just before we get started, Miss Hinton, I got something new I want to share with our listening audience. Can I do it now?
Go ahead, Miss D. All right, there. That's my newest single, Miss D.
Yeah. Make It All Right by Miss Yolanda Hinton. Sometimes get away all by yourself when the storm comes. Gonna push you down. You can go to a place and he will come with you. I know he'll make it all right. That's enough for you. That's enough.
All
that's
right.
enough. That's enough. Miss Hinton, talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh, Mr. E, I am so excited. The new single, Make It All Right. Thank you, everybody out there who's supporting, who's buying our radio, who's playing it. You all are a blessing and helping me to move this message that God will always make it all right.
What he do?
Every time.
Is he that on-time God?
On-time God, yes he is.
He'll make it all right.
He'll make it all
just
right.
Before we go into our show, Miss Hinton, just encourage somebody to let them know that are listening that he will make it all right.
I tell you what, Mr. E, this journey of mine, it's been a sure thing. I can sing this with the surety and with boldness because I have found out that anything that I do works together for the good because God makes it all right every time.
That's right.
Not one time, every time. And he'll do the same thing for you all. You all just continue to hold on to him no matter what you're going through, the hills, the valleys, the good times, the bad. If you hold on to the Lord, he'll make everything all right.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Yes, he will. Yeah.
Mr. E,
yeah.
Today is Monday Sports Talk. But before we do that, we got a little bit of our current job list now. We're not going to do the whole thing because you all will see it already posted on our social media pages. And so, Mr. E, are you ready?
I'm ready. Home Depot, Lowe's are looking for some folks that work in the garden center, on the plumbing line, on any of the department areas there is. Federal Express is looking for somebody. Amazon looking for drivers and in-home order operators. And I said when I heard that about Amazon, I want to let everybody know that Amazon is looking for order takers. You don't have to leave your home. All you have to do, they'll provide you with a laptop or computer.
Really?
That's right. And all you had to do is sit home and take orders for Amazon. And don't forget the Federal Express is looking for some brown needs somebody too. And hey, look, if you know that you need a job, that the Chesapeake Girl Scouts are looking for a program director. ZEDI, American Dream Theater, closes on March the 31st, is looking for a development director.
Absolutely. The LGBT Life Center, they need a counselor. And the Virginia Living Museum have 9 new positions available. Bird and Mammal Curator, Chief Operating Officer, Custodian, Exhibits Coordinator, Guest Engagement Associate, Horticulturist, Mastodon Fossil Preparator, Manager, Nutrition Center, and a Senior Director for the Living Exhibits.
Hampton Roads Community Action Program is looking for a Community Impact Manager, and the Enrollment Bay Aging has several positions open. They're looking for a facility assistant at the Virginia VDC, a housing case manager, and an option counselor, and another one of those facility assistants at VDC. That's at the Chesapeake Bay Agent.
All right, let's go down to the new jobs, which is Teen Services Director, the Boys and Girls Club. That job closes 3/28. They have after-school assistant needed, maintenance tech, mobility mentor, regional family case manager, shelter assistance for kids that's needed as well.
Library, Suffolk Library is looking for a library associate at the Learning Community Suffolk Library closed. That's on the 24th, but that's an old one. That's gone. So that's your job listing.
All right.
Make sure you govern yourself accordingly, like they say in church.
Yes.
Make sure you govern yourself accordingly. And if you need a job, it's time for you to get a job. Get a job.
They're listed on our personal pages, LinkedIn. Just go there and you'll see it first thing, and you can share it, email it, or you can use it for yourself. Get you a good job.
Gonna say good morning to Mr. Ronnie Joyner. Thank you so much for tuning in. Miss Sheila Robbins, thank you so very, very much for tuning into the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
Absolutely. So, Mr. E, it's Monday Sports Talk.
That's right, Miss Hinton.
But we want to also mention, Mr. E, before we get into our sports, this is National Women's History Month, and I'm telling you, it's been a wonderful month highlighting women all over the world, women that have done so many great things. We just want to celebrate every woman, whether you are on the big stage or not. We just want to say thank you for all you do and who you are, and the fact that you are on this earth contributing to some of the most wonderful things that could ever happen. So listen, Mr. E, also on yesterday, we're talking about sports talk. Oh my goodness. We went through some of the games on yesterday, which was the NCAA women's games. Mr. E, you got the tea on that.
And since you're talking about women, the women bracket of March Madness, South Carolina played against North Carolina, and South Carolina beat North Carolina 88-41.
Mr. E.
And
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But don't go past that yet. What else you have to say about that game?
Well, it was a barn burner. I got to give it to them. It was a great game. What do you think about that? Since you watching North Carolina, South Carolina game?
I thought I'd sneak over there because I didn't see any NBA things on yet, and I wanted to get just a nice little look at what was going on with the North Carolina girls and the South Carolina girls. I'm telling you, that was a good game, but South Carolina came through because they were a team that was together, cohesive. Both of them came out, with a lot of energy and stuff. But I tell you what, North Carolina couldn't keep up with South Carolina, and they took the game. South Carolina.
A tight game that was played yesterday. It was Oregon State and Nebraska. Oregon beat Nebraska 61-51. What a tight ball game that was. And here's another game that was really tight, Miss Hinton. That was Texas and Alabama. Texas beat Alabama 65-54. And then Iowa and Stanford. Iowa State. I want to say that my little girl, that plays so great ball for Iowa, I think she's going home today. So Stanford beat Iowa 87-81. So in the next bracket for the women on the east-west side, you're going to have South Carolina, Oregon, Texas, and Stanford. Well, one of the teams will be playing either Alabama 1 or Portland, ranked number 4. Now, let's go across the river to another side of the game. We all saw LSU play yesterday.
What a game.
We saw LSU play against Middle Tennessee.
Yes.
Middle Tennessee and Alabama. And LSU beat them 83-56. What a ball game.
That was a wonderful, wonderful ball game. The energy when they first started was off the chain. I was wondering how in the world can these girls keep this energy up? And they did, but I tell you what, it looked as though Middle Tennessee was going to really, in the beginning, really come through. But I tell you what, LSU is a non-defeated basketball team, and I tell you what, they just they just took it and ran, and that was the ball game.
Well, here's another game that I saw, Miss Hinton, and I saw this because they jumped on Virginia Tech from the beginning. I said,
wow.
But it became a tight game. Baylor beat Virginia Tech 75-72, and that was a barn burner. That was a real good game. And then Duke, Duke beat Ohio State 75-63. That was some great games yesterday from the women's bracket.
But let me say this, Mr. E, and these were college games.
Yeah.
But the energy in the bleachers and the fans.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And this is the thing, a lot of people feel as though, when you talk about women's sports that, you don't have that support, but they have the support, they have the energy, they have the fire. I'm telling you, they're making money even at the college level. And also, we're going to be talking in April about the WNBA. These women are fire too, but that not only are they going to be playing in April, but they're going to be making the money. The fans are going to be out there. Things are really turning around for women's sports, and it is a marvelous thing to see.
Just because it's Women's Month, things are turning around for you, and I like that.
I don't think because it's Women's Month. I think because I'm saying when you look at the game and you see all that women are putting into the games they are playing, you want to go there. I know I have been talking about going to professional football teams, their games, and basketball, but I would not mind going to see, even on the college level, a basketball game with women.
That's right. They playing
absolutely
ball.
Fire.
They playing ball. Let's jump to the men's bracket.
Yes.
March Madness, the NCAA. Yesterday I called it NAACP.
Oh no.
Yesterday I called it, but it's NCAA.
Yes.
And Arizona beat Daytona 78-64. Baylor lost to Clemson Tides. That was 72-64. Grand Canyon lost to Alabama 72-61. Michigan State, they lost to North Carolina State 85-69. Washington State lost to Iowa State 67-56. And Illinois lost to beat Desquin 89-63. Yale dropped to SDCSU 85-57. I saw the blue uniform for Yale coming out there trying to play them folk. I said, yeah, they're too much for you. And then Connecticut, they beat Northwest 75-58. Let's move on across the river. Let's go on across the river through the woods to Grandmama house. And Houston beat the Texas A&M 100-95. What a tough game! Duke beat James Madison, 93-55. This is what I used to think about James Madison and Duke. I didn't know that James Madison was a college because I used to go to James Madison right here in Norfolk, Virginia. I said,
you didn't know it was a university.
I said, when did we get a basketball team? And James Madison here is alternative school down here. I said, when did the alternative school started playing college
James
basketball?
University.
That's right. So Duke beat them 95-55, and Oakland, lost to North Carolina State. I thought that
was close though. That was a close game.
That's right. I thought Oakland was going to do something because Oakland knocked Kentucky out of the box.
Ooh, yes.
So when I saw Oakland lose to North Carolina State, I said, "Oh, North Carolina State!" I said, "Oh my, Atlanta 79-73."
Yes.
And then Colorado lost to Marquette 81-77.
Yes.
And then Purdue, they still holding on. They still holding on. They going against Gonzaga.
That was like
real
a slaughter.
soon. That's right. 105. They beat Utah State 105 to 106-67. Then Gonzaga beat Kansas 89-68, and Oregon lost to Creighton 86-73. And then on the final one, Tennessee State.
Absolutely.
They beat Texas 62-58. So this next round, Miss Hinton, this next round of ball games on the East, the Midwest, and West, and the West and the East and the South, that's going to be we're getting down to the wire.
Absolutely.
Now, here's the prediction. I just thought I'd pull this rabbit out of my hat. Mm-hmm. Just give me your prediction. Duke versus Houston. Who going to win?
Duke.
Marquette versus North Carolina State.
North Carolina State.
Purdue versus Gonzaga.
Purdue.
Creighton versus Tennessee State.
Tennessee State.
Connecticut versus SDSU.
Connecticut.
Illinois State versus Iowa.
Iowa.
North Carolina versus Alabama.
Ooh, skip.
Clemson Tigers versus Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Okay. So that's the men's division. You just got the men's division all sold up. And you know, Miss Hinton, yesterday, we're just going to do yesterday game for the NBA because they started on Saturday. Yeah, we can go past Saturday if you like. If you look at Saturday games, because they're getting ready to get down to the wire.
I know.
The Knicks beat the Nets 105-93. Mm-hmm. The Magics lost to the King. The King beat the Magic 109-107.
Close game.
The Hawks beat the Hornets 132-91. That's on Saturday. And the Rapture lost to the Wizards. The Wizards can't even beat Jack out of the box. So, you know, the Boston Celtics, that's right. The Boston Celtics beat the Chicago Bulls 124-113. And the Jazz lost to the Houston Rockets 147-119. And the Spurs lost to the Suns. That was my good friend KD, Kevin Durant. They beat them 131-106. And then on Sunday's game, the Pelicans, my squad,
did they come through?
The Pelicans came through. New Orleans beat the Pistons 114-101. The 76ers beat the Clippers 121-107.
All right.
The Miami Heat beat Cleveland Cavaliers 121-84, and the Milwaukee Bucks beat the OKC Thunders 118-93. The Timberwolves beat the Brakes by 4 points off the Golden State Warriors 114-110. And I heard Steph Curry said last night, boo-boo go down the drain. Yeah. Because they're not, they're trying to get in the playoffs coming up real soon. And then the Lakers, they won by 5 points against the Pistons, 150-145.
I didn't get a chance to look at the NBA on yesterday, Mr. E, but I'm telling you, we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs.
That's right. In the playoff, and the Eastern and the Western playoff division, they looking for these seeds to go forth. The Lakers 9, the Warriors in playing in, and the winners of those games will go and play the number 8 seed in the playoff. So we got an idea of who's they looking to be there.
Okay.
They looking for the Lakers to be there, the Warriors to be there, the Kings to be there, the Suns. They're looking for the Timberwolves. They're looking for the Pelicans, number 5, New Orleans Pelicans, to be there. They're looking for the Knicks to be there.
Wow.
They're looking for the Celtics to be there. They're looking for the Bulls to be there, and the Miami Heat, and the Indianapolis Pacers to be there, and Cleveland Cavaliers. They're looking for them to be there.
Are you disappointed at any team that will not be going to the playoffs? Anybody that you were following that won't be there?
Well, my teams, there's a possibility that the Golden State Warriors might not be there. Ooh. But then my team, who I like because of Zion, they're in it. They in it. So I think AD should have stayed in New Orleans and did the second line a little longer.
We talked about this before, but what do you think the Warriors and the Lakers are doing wrong in this season?
Well, I think that the Warriors, when I look at the Warrior game, they still got to get their head in the game. Their bench, their players, the players got to come together along with the
Yes.
coaches and get their heads back into the game. Now, when you look at the
Yes.
superstars at the Lakers, you know, I mean, come on now, they supposed to be knocking Jack and them out of the box, but they still let Jack go around. And then they'll pop up every now and then. So the Lakers got too many superstars up there. They
You
got too
think
many.
so? Why you
Yeah,
say too
yeah.
many?
Well, you look at you got AD there, you got LeBron's. All he doing is making the numbers. You got Rand up there. That's the shootingest Caucasian boy you ever want to see out there on that ball court, and he's on fire.
On fire, but they better come through us. They'll be going home as
I
well.
want to say good morning to Miss Shirley Dolores James. She joined us on our Instagram page. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
We're looking forward to the playoffs. We are so excited about the games, and they've been playing plenty of them. We're almost in the middle of the NBA, but we've got a few more things to do before we check out the playoffs. It's going to be April the 16th through the 19th, as a matter of
That's
fact.
right. That's
And
right.
it's going to be that's going to be a barn burner.
That's
It's
going to be a barn burner.
awesome.
But here's a barn burner, Miss Hinton. Ready
All
for?
right, we're ready.
Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, make it all right.
Sometimes get away all by yourself when the storm comes. Gonna push you down. You can go to a place and he will come with you. I know he'll make it alright. Sometimes you gotta get away. Talk to the Lord. Tell him I'm on the promise. Tell him what is wrong. When there's nobody else who'll understand. I know he'll make it alright. So he'll make it alright. I know he'll make it alright. I know he'll make it alright. He'll make it alright. Ladies, when the Lord is coming through, I know he'll make it alright. He'll make it alright. I know he'll make it alright. I believe he'll make it alright. He said he's alright. Go to a place and the Lord will comfort you. I know he'll make it alright. That's Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. He'll make it all right. Miss Hinton, tell our listening audience where they can make it all right from. I tell you what, you can go to the iTunes, you can go to Amazon, Book Babies, wherever music is sold. That's CD Baby. That's you can go to Pandora. You can go, like I said, you can go anywhere where you can download music and type in Yolanda Hinton, make it all right. And if you're old school and don't know how to download, because I've had a few customers like that, you can always inbox me and say, hey, I need a hard copy, I need a CD, and we'll have it for you. What about ones who don't have the computer technology setting? Can they give you a call? They could call 757-470-0224 and ask for the hard copy. Make it all right. That's everywhere music is sold. You got to get it. I got it in my library, so you got to get it into your library. Great music, great message, great sound. It is just great all around. So we're going to have Make It All Right take us out in just a few more minutes, right? So give our listening audience what we plan on doing on FYI After Dark. Please join us this evening. FYI After Dark. We're going to talk about breaking news and some of the stuff that's going on. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about on our After Dark. But also we want to continue to highlight and celebrate our National Women's History Month. We're going to talk about that new Netflix movie it's called Shirley.
Yeah,
it's about Shirley Chisholm, who we highlighted on our Friday Wednesday segment. But we will talk to you. Join us on this evening, 6 p.m.
Take it away, Miss Hinton. Make it all right. For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show. And if you'd like to be a special guest or intern, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. Or you can email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350 Peace 95.3 FM, WPCE 1400, WMVA 88.9, and on all social media platforms. Until Wednesday, have a wonderful, wonderful day.
All right, he'll make it all right. Listen, thank you all for supporting this girl. Thank you all for, just getting a lot of great reviews. Radio, if you all need the music, you need to contact me. You can call 757-287-6792 radio, or you can email me at yhinton10@gmail.com. That's yhinton, YHINTON, the number 10@gmail.com. You want this new music. And so if you all are interested in purchasing the CD, inbox me. If you all are in radio and you want the CD or the music, let me know. And Mr. E, I'm just so excited about it. So just thrilled that getting some great reviews about this new single.
Because when you go to get into a place,
and Mr. E's always start in the middle, but you need to really visit that whole single. That single is fire.
Yeah,
I just want to say thank you to those that worked with me, and it's just really been a joy just to see it come together.
That's right. I want to congratulations to you, Miss Hinton. Oh God, it's a hot number. It's hot. So hot because it tells a positive note. It ain't telling you that somebody hit the cow, hit the dog, and I was on the bed of affliction. It's telling you that this song, that whatever you going through, make it all right. Make it all right. If your money funny and you know it, you done experienced it. This is what you had experienced, and know that you know that it make it all right. Make it all right. If you've been broke, now you got a little cheese in your pocket. He made it all right. If you've been down, you've been sick, and and children disrespect, your house tore up from the floor, make it all right. You can tell Lottie Dottie and everybody, make it all right.
All things work together for good for them that love the Lord. He'll make it all right every time, Mr. E. The journey that we have been on shows us, it proves to us who God is and how he's been there for us no matter what, and how he has changed our lives as a result of knowing and loving him. He's just that type of God. And I know on my journey, I found out that he'll do it every time. Make it all right, Lord. Go to a place, ask him to show you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. We'll make everything all right.
What's that word said? If you go to a place,
and the Lord
will
comfort. He will comfort you.
I know.
I don't care what you're going through. And then look, you all can visit some of the other music secret place. That's another place. My secret place. Go there, and with their strength and help, and you'll find God's perfect will.
That's right. And he'll make it all right. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yes,
so,
he
Ms.
will.
We're looking forward to this evening. We're going to talk a little bit about National Women's Month. We'll do a review on the movie Shirley. And we're going to talk about some breaking news, because this is the day, Mr. E, that the former president of the United States
Turn
supposed to
that
bring that
money in.
moo in.
Bring that
Mr.
money.
E, do you think he has that moo?
I don't think that the brother had the money. I don't
He said he
think
was
he-
rich.
I don't
Now,
think
I
he,
didn't say it, he did.
he can. I know I'm rich.
Well,
I'm rich with
listen,
houses and land. My father owns a cattle. So
on
if
a
he can
thousand
say,
hills.
that's right. If he can say that he rich in it, if they know him, they can say it too.
Well, they're hoping that what you call it comes through for him. They said the overseas folk, maybe who knows? I'm not gonna give no names, but they said maybe somebody will come through. He
Well-
got until what 12 midnight.
Well, there's another young lady, Miss Hinton, that's in the news that
Who?
he tried to step on. That he tried to stomp. She said she put some coal in the
Not Stormy
engine.
Daniels.
She put some coal
Oh,
in the
are you
engine.
talking about Fonnie?
And she said she know without a shout of doubt in her
The
mind
train.
that the train
About the
is
train.
coming.
But Mr. E, isn't it funny how the media will play up so many things? Fonnie said, listen, while y'all playing up all that foolery on the media, we've been doing paperwork, we've been doing everything it takes to keep this thing going. She said the train is coming. So if y'all want to sit back and listen to all this stuff on the news and everything and don't understand that this sister haven't skipped a beat. This sister haven't skipped a beat.
Well, Sister Girl said the train is coming. The train is coming, and the train gonna keep on pushing, and it's gonna knock somebody down.
Well, I tell you what, while she's at the train, Mr. E said the coal in the train, Letitia James is not only the train is here, bruh.
The
train
conductor.
is here.
She's the
Now
conductor.
give up or shut up, because
Put
they
up.
say that he is on social media cutting up.
Put up or shut up.
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna see how it comes through. Maybe somebody will come through for him, and y'all give him $500 million so he can go ahead and get his case to the Supreme Court. That's what it's all
Crazy.
about. But whoever does that now, you remember you're fighting against the state.
But here's the thing that gets me so much. If anybody who does that wants to bring and look at what's popping out here, you got to take in consideration the world has been turned upside down since this fellow was in office. Yes. You got people fighting each other. You got the categorize of what a president is looking like a slumlord. I mean, you know, there is no qualification, no good qualification that you can say anybody on the street, anybody been incarcerated, anybody that's out and about stealing and touching and molesting and doing whatever they want to do can run for president.
Ooh, they can do it's something in this United States of America, honey. What can run?
You don't have president. To have no established stamina. You just got to be a hood rat. You just got to be ghetto fabulous. You just got to be a dope slinger, money laundering.
It don't matter.
And don't matter what qualifications that the standards that you need. All you got to do is run. If you think that your vote don't count, but you can pass by being a voter, just say I'm just gonna run because I'm a notorious. I'm a murderer. And he said, I can go out here and kill folk. And he said, I can send the charge and folk will follow.
It's a mess. But Mr. E, we're going to be on this evening at 6 p.m. You all don't forget to join us. We're on all social media platforms. But also, Mr. E, we would love to start filling our calendar up. So if you...
April.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
April is coming up real soon. If you want to be a special guest sponsor intern, Mr. E going to give you that tea. But before he does that, make sure you visit Bulvic Academy, BULVIC. See the books there by Yolanda Hinton, the game app that you can get on Google Play or Apple.com, or you can get the link right there at Bulvic Academy, BULVIC again, and check out some of the information, anti-bullying information, and some other things that are up there on that website. We're going to be giving you some upcoming information about some programs that are going to be coming up on this year and next year. And we just want you to support our anti-bullying initiative, support Crystal Community Development Corporation, support FYI, and just, make sure you just stay close to us to see all that's going to be going on with this wonderful initiative. In the meantime, Ms. E, we need to know how folk can be on the calendar.
If you go to a place,
Yeah.
the Lord will see you through. I know. Without a doubt. If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861 or inbox us at Everette Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or you can email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. That's all you got to do is dial those magic numbers or inbox us or email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com or call 757-714-7861. If you like to be in our audience, that's right. You don't have to say nothing. You just got to sit there and applaud every now and then or smile and say, I'm a part of the audience. Send us your email to FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com and we'll inbox you and let you know that we're getting ready to pull you in as our special guest, our special audience, and you don't have to say not one word. Just be there.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to see you this evening. You all be blessed. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day here.
April shower.
April, well, we're getting closer and closer, but I tell you what, March has been so beautiful. And Mr. E, thank you for all you do. You all just stick close to us, support, and we'll support you as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to follow us on social media, and don't forget to be blessed.
That's right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, 2 up, 2 down, VA.